Welcome to my Wise Guys presentation of MegaSeg 5. I'm going to go through this real quick. Just some features. I am a MegaSeg 4 user. I actually use MegaSeg for the purpose of DJing weddings, parties, and events. It's very quick and easy. If you don't need to do scratching or anything really fancy, if it's pretty much just playlists, then this is definitely the tool to use. It's very easy to use, powerful. And well, let me get started. I'll talk about a little of the differences between 4 and 5 for those of you that are contemplating whether or not to upgrade or not. This was a seller for me. I actually import all my music via iTunes. And iTunes is a great library for the purpose of importing, burning, keeping my iPod up to date. So iTunes is really the hub of my music database. Well, now I can access iTunes by going into playlists, and now we can see iTunes. Before, a playlist was on the right-hand side, and it would open almost like a notepad or a text edit type of document. Now it's actually it's integrated with MegaSeg. It's easier to use, and so it even uses some of the hot lists, which normally you couldn't do when I grab the iTunes stuff. So these are the smart playlists, and I was surprised that it does it, but anyways, it does all that. So this is a huge feature for MegaSeg 5. You still have your MegaSeg playlists. The ones, for those of you who haven't played with MegaSeg, what it is if you actually had multiple songs, or maybe even a successful evening, you can just click on save, and you'll be prompted to save your playlist, and it'll say, do you want to save even the songs you've already played? And if you select yes, it will include those songs, or you say no, just save what's in my playlist right now. So that's a feature that was available in 4 and still is available in 5. So that's the playlist. Again, note it's on the left, not on the right anymore. You notice in the middle there are no more buttons. There used to be a whole bunch of buttons in the middle, but look at this, a couple of secrets here. They kept a couple around. There's all. There was a couple more here, and I don't know why they're not showing. There we go. You have to highlight it first, so as long as you have a song highlighted, the other 2 buttons will show up, which is next, which will add this song as next, add, which will just add it to the bottom of that playlist, and it'll add all of the songs that you have currently in your view. They want you to more use the keystrokes of there's shortcuts and clicks and stuff, and I'm not very sure I know how all of them work, but they're there. Now, something that MegaSeg 5 is working a little bit better at is actually the videos. But unfortunately, the disadvantages is there is no transitions between video to video, and you notice there is no sorting of videos. Right, you'll wonder what this little button is here next to the left of library, and that's really, do you want to see 3 columns? You hit it again, do you want to see 1 column? See, it's 1 column per song, or 1 row, I'm sorry, not column, but row, 1 row per song. You want to see 2 rows, 3 rows, 1 row, 2, 3, so that's all that does. All categories. Categories, the same thing if I clicked on category over here. You can click it up here. And you're selecting, do you want all alternative songs or banjo, whatever it is. Whatever your category is, you can actually do it here. And notice on the bottom it says match all, so it'd have to be big band and bass, or any, which means I want all big band and all the bass songs, so it'll show both of them. So that's just want you to be aware of that. Oops, why is that not changing? I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, so request, the same thing happens if you did, someone came up and says, hey, I want to request D for Dangerous for my wife. So you do note request, Joe Schmo requesting for his wife. Okay, so now I'm playing the songs. Let me get a playlist going. I'm going to use my iTunes playlist just because I think that's so cool. I'm going to open this. Just say, okay, here's a whole bunch of country songs. Okay, I picked a really huge playlist, but you'll see they loaded 1,800 songs or so. Let's see how many songs they loaded. Oh, right here, 2,021 songs. Well, if I actually put Joe Schmo's list at the bottom of that, he'll never get his song. So you can actually say request. Oh, there's a song that was requested, so I'll add it next. Hit next, it's the next song. And as it comes up, it says, hey, Joe Schmo requesting a song for his wife, so you can make the announcement if you want to. And that's that. If you're not ready for that song, just drag it down. Now it's down there further. I don't know what's going on with all this weird texting. I'll have to ask MegaSeg about that because it looks like it's almost on every song. See, so I'll have to ask about that. The preview capabilities works great still. It works the same way as it did in 4. Under inputs and outputs, whatever you have preview set at. I use the built-in input on my MacBook Pro, which is I plug my headphones into the headphone jack in my MacBook Pro, and if I click on preview, it's going to play through the headphones. And my master out would be my M-Audio external fast track sound card, or my Native Instruments Audio 8 external sound card. That's what this is for. It's your external sound card, and this one would be for your internal. But of course, with no external sound card, it defaults to your built-in output, which is the same as what you'd be using for your headphones. The events, I love this feature. I'm going to delete this, but what it does is starts a playlist. That's one of the features you can do. In fact, I'll do a new event. Open a playlist. I want cocktail music, my 2-hour version, to start. You can randomize it if you want to. Go ahead and start, and I'm going to be done with my ceremony at 7 o'clock, but I'm not going to be there, but I want music to start playing at 7 because guests are going to start arriving at 7. So I'm going to say 7 o'clock p.m. Add event. Now at 7 o'clock p.m. this is going to start. If I enable the playlist here, you notice this little button over here changed to on as well. So I can come over here and say, hey, turn that off, and it disables it over here. So make sure you have that turned on, otherwise it doesn't start. So that's a great feature I love on MegaSeg, is the fact you can actually schedule it. I'm going to go ahead and clear this playlist right now. As I was saying before, there is no way to sort to find videos. The only way to do them is if you know the name of the video. Stupid poker face. See, poker face. Okay, I got the regular song, a couple of versions, and how about that? It doesn't even show the hot video version, and yet I know I have it. So that was a bad example. So I'm just going to search. I know they're all under hot video, so they're right here. If I need to find it, I have to go scroll all the way down now. And it doesn't show it in there. Very interesting. I have to find out where it went. Anyway, so here we go. I'll just add a couple of songs. And just to show you how it works, go ahead and start a playlist. You add as many as you want to, whatever. You can select multiples like this and say add all these, or whatever you want to. You can move them around. If you double click on one, it moves it to the top. Just very easy to use. Go ahead and start the playlist. You'll see that a video window popped up. I'll move down here so you can see everything. No transitions again. It is straight cut dry. I can either hit advanced or seg, whatever you want to. If I hit advanced, the next song will start. See, it just hard cut, no transitions. The same thing works if you do seg. So if I did seg, it actually goes to the next song. So no transitions. Kind of a bummer. Now this is kind of even a bigger bummer, is that if I stop the playlist, instead of it just fading to black, the video, it just disappears. Bong, it's gone, but the music's still playing, and eventually it'll fade away. But you will see if I play the next song. I'm going to show you how great, though, the response time is. I can jump all over this song, and see, it's right there. It's queued it all up. It's in there, so it's not bad. I'm pretty impressed with it in that regard. So they're coming. They're just got a long ways to go. And that's pretty much it. I don't know what else I could tell you. Is it worth the upgrade? For me, it was. I like access to the iTunes library. Is it worth it to you? I don't know. That's a judgment call you'll have to make. I do have to tell you, if you do use an external drive, and if it's USB powered, get a power supply, because the transition from one song to the other, it will skip, it will not transition smoothly unless you have a power source plugged into your external drive. I found this out the hard way, so I'm just letting you know so you don't find out the hard way. Okay, that concludes this presentation of MegaSeg 5 by My Wise Guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any comments or want me to show you anything else regarding the MegaSeg 5, leave the comments below and I will do my best to respond to them. Take care.